Okay, review on our business math basics pop quiz number 1. Okay, first of all, make a single investment in a mutual fund of 10,000. I want to double my investment. The average rate of return is 9%. Approximately how long will it take my investment to double? Rather than scribble on the screen, the 10,000, this doesn't matter. It can be any amount. And again, we're talking about how long it takes your money to double. And the key thing, which I didn't really mention there, was annual compounding. Annual compounding. And if you're looking at here and scratching your head and going, what in the heck is compounding? Go back and review the video. All right. And here's something, if you're kind of new to the class, and I really haven't explained this too well, but I'm going to pop up to a browser. One of my little known helpers is Investopedia. Investopedia.com. Investopedia.com. All right. Now we're going to use this later on as a stock investment simulator, but it has an outstanding glossary of terms. All right. And it's kind of hidden. So if you go to Investopedia.com, here in the upper right-hand corner-ish is a magnifying glass. Click on that. What's compounding? Compound interest. Okay. This is if you didn't watch the video yet. Okay. Compound interest definition, formula, and calculation. This is better than Google, this search engine in Investopedia. I click on this and it talks to me, hey, what is compound interest? How does it work? Key takeaways. Even a little video down here if you want to watch that on compound interest. I'm going to click on this just briefly to see what's going on.
Grammarly does more than catch errors.
Watch a commercial.
With Grammarly, you can find really...
Anyway, there you go, compound interest. I don't know how well you can hear that sound, but it's probably playing in the background.
All the interest earned on the interest.
Okay, so there you go. All kinds of helps there in Investopedia. Compound interest. All right, so we're assuming annual compounding. Every year we're resetting the balance that we're calculating interest on. And your calculation for rule of 72 is just simply 72 is the numerator. Now I'm going to do sideways math here. 72 divided by, and my denominator is my interest rate. Just convert it straight over to a whole number. Or if you like, my rate of return of interest, interest rate, so on, 9%. So I would say, 72 divided by 9 equals 8. 8 what? 8 widgets. 8 elephants. Approximately how long will it take? 8, yes, you guessed it, 8 years. 8 years. Okay? That's question 1. What basic assumption does the rule of 72 rely on? Again, we're talking about annual compounding. If you're still stuck on annual compounding, I showed you the Investopedia link. Plus, go back and watch my instructional video up above. What is the formula for the rule of 72? One more time, it is 72 divided by your rate of return. Why 72? Because it works. Now, if there's a larger rate of return, like if it starts getting up to like 15, 20, 25%, the accuracy of that starts to break down just a little bit, but it's pretty reliable, especially down in the 5 to 12% rate of return range. It's fairly accurate. All right. So there you go. That's the rule that it entails. Another way to describe compounding is, this is kind of taken from, I think, one of your money skill lessons, maybe, in that it is earning interest on interest. Your money grows exponentially, not just straight line, but in an upward curve exponentially. Your interest grows on and builds on itself. All right. And what is interest? We talk about this a lot in class, but the best definition I've ever heard is the fee you pay for using someone else's money. Okay? All right. And as you're doing these pop quizzes, especially if you're like a distance learner, be very deliberate about holes in your learning. Like, I don't get that. I'm not understanding. And if your research using Investopedia, glossary of terms, going back and watching the videos, if you're still like stuck, The next level of intervention would be to contact me. Send me a message in Google Hangouts. Hey, how does this work? Or we need to schedule a Zoom meeting where we go through stuff together so you're not hung up on certain concepts, because a lot of you are not getting the live learning. Thirdly, it would be if you're available to come into the room and do what I call a whiteboard session, where we jot stuff on the board and we go through concepts and different terms and stuff like that. All right. There you go. Have a great day.